down to this tuning company in Switzerland today called Cartech, and they have built this Beetle from scratch. Every nut and bolt is brand new. It's got the first 600 kilometers on it. As far as trying my first ever Beetle goes, I thought this would be a cool one to try. Let's go for my first ever drive in a Beetle. Just so happens to be a Beetle that cost 150 grand. Everything is new in here, but at the same time, you know, some things like the seatbelt do feel old, if that makes sense, but everything is new. So, okay, this feels super weird. So everything up here is all Alcantara. To be fair, inside is super nice. These seats are awesome. Putting the window down by hand, I've not done that in a long time, and for some reason it actually feels pretty cool. 2.6 litre engine, and it's 180 horsepower. Now it hasn't been, I think it's 180 horsepower, I need to check that. And it hasn't been running yet, so it's actually restricted at the moment, but he didn't make it for going really fast, although it is relatively powerful for a normal Beetle. He made it more that you can use this every single day. Okay, I need to adjust the wind mirrors. I'm guessing you do that by hand. Yes, by hand. Oh no, I think I broke it already. Oh no. Come on, Luke, don't stall it. Don't stall it. I'm off. Oh, there's second gear. I'm in second gear. It's a good start. Why get into first gear? Is that first gear? No, that's third. That's second. Okay, I have no idea where first gear is. And the fun begins of driving an old car.
What are you going to do when hip hop goes out?
Hip hop is an attitude. It's right here. It's how you feel. It's a style. So it can go out.
So just heading straight up a small local mountain road. Hopefully won't hold too much traffic up. It is boiling in here. I'm gonna have to open the window a bit. Oh, second gear. What I like about driving classic cars is you don't need to go fast to have a challenge. You've always got to concentrate, and I really like that. It's just so much fun. So I've got a 4-speed gearbox. It's in third at the moment. Oh yeah, there we go. My brother owned a Beetle. I think it broke down every single day he had it. It was bright green and it had a massive sticker on the back saying no worries. And yeah, when I was a kid and he picked me up on that, I thought it was just the coolest thing I'd ever seen. This thing was so loud, and yeah, he was just a total surfer dude. I know Beetles don't exactly have the best reputation, but nonetheless, I'm definitely excited about driving this today, especially such a special one like this. I think it weighs in around 900 kilograms. And like I said, the engine is restricted at the moment because it needs to be run in for the first 1,000 kilometers and then it will be fully opened. Now, you're probably going to laugh at this, but I was also offered to drive today the AMG C63S with Akrapovic exhaust, and I will be filming that, but I actually chose to film this first. And that's just because, first of all, this cost more than that car. If you get an opportunity to drive a car like this, probably never will again, you know, I'm going to go for it. And the Beetle is definitely a car with a lot of history. It's got to be one of the most famous cars ever built. But I think this is what this car is about. Hanging your arm out the window, which I would never normally do in any other car. Just cruising. Driving it like this feels cool now. I think Beetles are like Marmites. You kind of either love them or hate them. But saying that, I think, me personally, I'm in the middle. I'm going to see how today goes. I think this one does look really cool. It's wide, it has big wheels on, it's low, and the colour is obviously really cool as well. The interior looks amazing. Okay, so I'm not allowed to go flat out. Let's put it in first gear, if I can find first gear. Oh yes. That sounds cool. One thing I like about driving classic cars is when you start it, you get that feeling of, will it start, won't it start? And actually I find it quite exciting. There we go, no problems. I've been driving this now for about 2 hours, I would say, and it's getting better. I'm getting way more used to it. It is fun, that's for sure. Again, I'm not sure if I would ever buy one, but I am definitely enjoying this. When I can get it into first gear, that is. I'm going to say it though, this car definitely is a chick magnet. Third gear, come on. Oh no, that's first. That's third. As soon as I put some pictures of this on my Instagram stories, I had straight away a few girls writing me, expressing their feelings for the beauty of this car. And driving through a few small villages here, every single girl, woman has looked and smiled, and you don't get that in supercars. Brakes, come on, there we go. So like I said, it does have hydraulic brakes, but you really have to kick them down pretty hard for anything to happen. Sounds good. Yes. Hill and toe. Oh yeah. The wheels do rub when you turn a bit. I guess that's going to happen. This has been lowered on KW suspension. Well, I use the term suspension very lightly because it essentially hasn't got any whatsoever. I would say it's pretty much solid, but in the corners, it's good. I mean, you've got to really hold on because it's pretty heavy. Now after a couple of hours, I've started to get way more confident with the car, and now I wish, oh, big bump coming up, oh, that's come down. I wish I could really unleash the car to its full 180 horsepower. The more I'm driving it, the more I want to push it harder and harder, and it's slowly becoming really good fun. So I've just arrived now back at CarTech. Thanks to them so much for lending me this quite crazy Beetle for the day. It was really a cool experience, and I'm going to put a link below to the website if you want to check out more information about that car. I'm now going to jump back into Focus, head home, but I will be coming back here next week to drive something else which is a little bit more modern than what I was driving today.